Guys, welcome back. It's been a minute. I've missed you all. We're here at the height of tomato season to make one of my favorite sandwiches, a BLT. Let's get cooking.
I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah.
All right, guys, a BLT, it's a very easy sandwich to make, but sometimes the most simple dishes taste the best. And then I'm gonna make my own mayonnaise. You don't have to do this. This is optional. I have some gorgeous assortment of tomatoes right here. Now, if you're keeping tomatoes, the best way to do it is actually face down on your countertop, just like that. They're gonna keep the longest that way. This is really thick cut bacon. The highlight of the sandwich, a lot of people think it's the bacon. It is the tomatoes. You wanna focus on the tomatoes, so get good quality, fresh, heirloom tomatoes just like this and you'll be good to go. It should be a tomato sandwich, not a bacon sandwich. Think of it that way. To start, I'm gonna get our bacon in the oven. It's at 450 right now. I'm just gonna roast it off. Ah, that's hot. That's been in there for a while. Now, I'll slice these tomatoes at the end. This kitchen's small, if you remember, so we're gonna juggle stuff around. Along with that bacon, I'm gonna roast up some garlic because we're gonna make garlic mayonnaise. It's gonna go in there. It's more of an aioli and a mayonnaise. Chop the head off my garlic just like that. A little bit of tin foil. Just fold it up, a little olive oil to cover the top of that, and a pinch of salt, and that can start roasting away with that bacon. All right, let's move on to making the aioli. This is not gonna be long enough. I'm using a food processor right here. Is that in frame? We'll make it work. You'll be able to see this in a second. You can do it by hand. That's gonna take a lot more time, but that is possible. Start by separating our egg yolks from our egg whites. To do that, simply crack it open. You can drop it right through your hands. You want really fresh eggs. So I just bought these half an hour ago. Fresh eggs and clean hands, of course. One yolk goes in. One yolk alone can hold up to a 1/4 cup of oil when it emulsifies. Let me actually make sure I have that right. I think I have a mayonnaise recipe right here in the cookbook. If you want to purchase these, you want easy recipes, just go online to barstoolsports.com/store. Nacho Miller's cookbook is right there, but let's see if I have a mayonnaise recipe. I should, under sauces. I don't. There's no recipe for mayonnaise. So never mind. Doesn't matter, it's easy to make. All mayonnaise is an emulsification of that egg yolk and some oil with a little bit of a stabilizer like lemon juice, vinegar, mustard. The same base as making hollandaise, except it's easier to make because you're not doing it over a double boiler. So I'm gonna go with 3 egg yolks. I think that should be right. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm kind of freeballing it. We're just gonna go until it looks right. That's what most of cooking is. You don't really measure, you just kind of keep going, keep adding, keep doing this, doing that. It ends up turning out really good in the end, or it doesn't, and you restart. Next, I'm gonna hit that with a little bit of lemon juice. You can use vinegar, you can use lemon juice, just something acidic. I'm using grapeseed oil. It's important to use a neutral flavored oil that's not gonna be very strong. You're gonna get the best mayonnaise, the most pure taste that way. You can use olive oil, but you are gonna get a strong olive oily taste. Some people like that, so by all means, if that's you, go for it. You're gonna slowly start to stream it in just consistently, and you'll see it will start to emulsify as that goes in. I fucked it up, dude. That's what happened. This is what happens sometimes, guys. You think you know what you're doing, and you don't. So now I'm gonna restart. Sometimes it's easier just to buy mayonnaise. You guys can cut for right now. I'll just reset. And would you look at that? Fresh mayonnaise. So easy to do. Tastes really good. That's all that matters. So now that garlic that we had roasting off, squeeze that in. I'm also gonna add some fresh basil, and I'm gonna double down on that tomato flavor because I really wanna highlight tomatoes in this BLT by using some sun-dried tomato paste. I'm gonna put that right in, if I can get the damn lid off. So about a tablespoon of sun-dried tomato, and look at that, look at the color. We'll just give that a quick whiz. Now that's the hard part. That shouldn't have been the hard part, but it became the hard part because you don't prepare right, that's what happens, you f up. Oh well, it's a good life lesson for you kids out there. What do I need? My pants. I rearranged this whole kitchen. I don't know where anything is anymore. God damn, all right, down here. I'm just gonna get a pan on medium heat, and we're just toasting bread. Get a little of that fat in there, why not? You can use butter, you can use olive oil, whatever you fancy. The star of the show, these beautiful heirloom tomatoes. You can cut them thin. I like thick bite on these. Look at that, that's like a universe planet, that's like stars. Nice toast on that bread right there. I'm gonna go both sides, and it's gonna kind of fall through this bread. You know what? What are you gonna do? Get thicker bread next time. That's on me. Use romaine lettuce. I like butter lettuce too. And now bacon. Boom. And of course, you need some salt. You don't need too much because that bacon does have a lot of salt in it, but just to highlight that natural flavor of those tomatoes, the salt's gonna help bring that out. Pepper too, a little pepper. Ready? Listen, listen, listen. You know, that tomato explodes in your mouth. So much flavor, so ripe, so delicious. And you get that aioli, that tomato in there, that basil, that garlic, punches right through. And of course, bacon is bacon. It's always gonna be good on nice crunchy bread. Guys, That's the ultimate BLT. I'll see you next time. I'm Donnie. I'm back. Peace.